So we all live in constant fear of birds pooping on our heads, right? Some people say it's good luck, but I beg to differ. Could you imagine a bird problem so bad that your country declares war on them? Well, Australia did just that. My name's Greg, and welcome to Going Down the Rabbit Hole. So it's 1932. We're in Australia. The Great Depression just hits. Employment rate is at an all-time low. People are unable to work. They're hungry. Children are going unfed. Suicide rates are at an all-time high. And there's also a massive fucking bird wreaking havoc and eating all of the farmers' crops. Now, don't get me wrong. Emus were a problem in Australia. In 1922, the emu status was changed from a protective native species to a vermin. Not only were they eating farmers' crops, but they were also trampling over other plants and destroying and opening up fences so that other rodents could get in and do further damage. So in 1932, farmers start putting together a petition. And since a lot of these farmers were veterans from the First World War, Australia's Minister of Defense, George Pearce, believed it would be a good idea to send in soldiers to help support these veteran farmers. He thought it would make it look as though the government took veterans' concerns seriously.
We must kill the birds.
So in response, November 1932, the Australian artillery assigned 3 members to kill roughly 20,000 emus with machine guns. I like to imagine shooting a flock of birds with machine guns as the equivalent of fishing with dynamite. So this was bound to be successful, right?
Wrong.
After 2 months of big leg bird hunting, only about 1,000 emus were killed. They actually came to realize that emus would have a lookout that would warn the other birds and alert the group to move. This gave them time to escape, which made it incredibly difficult to hunt them. After a hard-fought battle, the emus came out as the victors. Following this devastating loss of poultry conflict, the Australian farmers were upset and demanded a solution. In 1934, the Australian government began to equip farmers with ammunition and guns, and actually created a bounty for emu hunting. Within 6 months, approximately 57,000 bounties for dead emus were claimed. But it doesn't end quite yet. This was only a temporary solution. The only long-term solution was to expand fencing long distances. But this brought up a lot of discussion. It was argued that for the survival of the species, they needed to be able to complete their migration, and that these large fences would stop them from doing so. So what does that mean? Chalk it up for another W for the emus. In 1999, Australian emus became protected by the Environment Protection and Biodiversity Conservation Act. And there you have it. The Great Emu War of 1932. Emus 2, Australia 0. If there's some random topic that you want to learn more about, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. We'll take that topic and we'll go down the rabbit hole. Take care.